Hi you guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Nika, and I'm about to do a recap of the baddies. First off, let me apologize because I know I was supposed to did a review for episode 6, and now we're on episode 7, back to go on episode 8. So I do apologize. It's just a lot of stuff was going on, and I just recently got hired at a job. So yeah, that too. So it's like time and stuff, and I do have a life too, meaning with 5 kids. So yes, so bear with me. I apologize, but I'm doing it. So I'm gonna do episode 6 and 7, not on the same video. This is gonna be episode 6. Then the next video I'm gonna do episode 7. So I'm gonna do 2 videos at once. Okay, but if you didn't already, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button every time I have a video, and the video will be coming soon. I'm gonna try to post like a video every week. Okay, so we left off on episode 5. We left off when Natalie was hooping and hollering to the bus driver, talking about put the bus over because Krishan was talking over her. So basically, like, you know, she keeps saying, put the bus over, this little bitch need to get off my bus. She was just keep calling Krishan out her name and everything. Krishan, like, basically Natalie got off the bus, and she was just keep calling Krishan out her name, keep calling her a little B word and stuff, and then calling her a dummy and stuff like that. She was just keep calling Krishan out her name, and I didn't, like, that didn't, like, fit well with me, because if it was anybody else, I bet Natalie would probably got up in their face and stuff. But no, it's Krishan. So basically, she got off the bus and started talking shit about Krishan. Like, girl, what all the energy for Krishan then? All the energy that you had, like, that you would have did for somebody else. Like, probably would have beat somebody else. Well, tried to be somebody else, or get up in their face and sit up in their face instead of getting off the bus like you weak and just calling her out of her name and talk about she need to get off the bus. Krishan, she was trying to get past security, trying to get off the bus. She talked about, I'm a boss too, talking about some, let me get off the bus and stuff like that. And the security wasn't letting her pass to get off the bus at all. Then she, like, you know, she was calling Natalie too, like, calling her fat ass, like, you know. And I just, like, when I was watching this, I was like, it's just, you hear Natalie just cussing, raving, talk about something, I would drag that hoe and leave her on the side of the road. You talking outside the bus. You got off the bus to talk shit. You not even saying none of the shit up in her face. So my thing is, like, how you talking about you gonna drag somebody, but you got off your own bus just to talk shit. And of course security wasn't gonna let Krishan get off the bus with Natalie, because it seemed like they protected Natalie ass anyway. So Natalie knew what she was doing. You know who would talk shit too, and who not to, because, you know, people had got her ass whooped. Hey, boo boo. You up? I didn't mean to be loud, but I'm talking to my son. But anyway, Natalie got back on the bus, and she talked about something she gonna sit in the front with Ann. Everybody she ain't sitting in the back with the other girls no more and stuff. So she sit with Ann, and, like, you know, they talking about the situation, about it. Now you talk about something. I'm not about to We talk about I'm not about to I'm not about to take care of no child. Talk about if that's the case, I would have brought my own child. She make $20,000 and hair, like, you know, hair products, stuff like that. And she and was right up to her confessional. She talked about something. Natalie talk her shit, but when somebody else talks shit to her, basically she want to pull the bus over and exit stage left, which is true, because it's like, really, thank you, yeah, you want to interrupt my video, but it is true, because it's like you running away from your problem. But if it was anybody else, like Sarah, let's put it like that. Let's put that example. If it was Sarah, would you have did that? No, you would have probably try to jump on her ass. So that was the problem right there. And then at the same time, they talking and stuff. She talking about basically, and then like, okay, in the back of the bus, like, and Natalie talked there. In the back of the bus, Krishan was talking about something right there to Natalie and stuff. She just pop off for no reason. Then she was trying to pray. She told the girls, like, do they want to pray? Anybody said yeah. And she asked Roly Poly. She said no. Then she said, okay, that's cool. Then it just was confessional that Roly Poly, like, made a face. Like, she talked about it, like, you know, you don't gotta touch me and pray. Like, you know, stuff like that. So Roly Poly didn't pray, but everybody else did. And I don't know why. It does seem like she, like, had a problem with Krishan already. Even though she probably didn't, but she just didn't want to pray. Like, probably thought all that shit was bullshit. So they pull up to the club and stuff. Everybody outside trying to drink them and stuff. So they went inside, like, they dancing and everything. Well, you know, whatever. And then you see Blueface with Krishan. So we came to the club with them. And they having a little ball. Everybody turned up. Come on. And that shit is, the next thing is they waking up basically for the next day. And everybody hang up. Everybody look like they tired as hell, dead to the real. They talked about something, they hang over. Like, why did they drink? Basically, the gun that they drunk. Like, anybody else would. Right when they get hangovers. Like, I don't drink no more, so I don't know how they really feel no more. I remember having a hangover and don't want to get out of bed. And just want to lay in bed all day because my stomach would be hurting, my head would be hurting. It's just sometimes I would be drunk still, mind spinning. So I'm like no. Okay, so yeah, Scotty, she basically called her friend to tell her happy birthday. And then the girl on the phone, her friend, she was talking about son, come out with me and stuff for my birthday. I got a section for the baddie and stuff, and for her talking about son, y'all need to come out with me for my birthday. Then of course Scotty was looking like she didn't want to go, but of course it's her friend's birthday, so she said she will go. She asked Natalie, talking about all the other girls getting ready now to go to the club. And they was, so everybody got ready, got on the bus. Everybody having fun on the bus, turning up and stuff, drinking still, it seemed like, on the bus. With Natalie talking about something. Ain't nobody should be drinking on no bus or before they get to the club because what had happened last time. And she had to pull the bus over because people were drunk. and doing stuff. So basically, y'all will hear my kids up in the background. They just now waking up trying to do a video when they were asleep, but so basically they get to the club and it ain't really nothing. They just like, you know, turning up. Then a casket came out and the Santa talk about like, you know, Betty. Then now they talk about something. I know Sarah like planning my funeral, but my funeral can't be today. So she's basically trying to see who up in the coffin, talking about like what the hell going on. And Persuasion came out, like, you know, came out the coffin and, like, you know, started, like, turning up. But the next scene, because it's just they turning up, Scotty and Kirsten started kissing and all that stuff. And was kissing everybody. I don't know if it was that club or the last club. But to put it on pause, okay. Rolly talked to Ann on the bus. She did apologize to Ann and stuff. She went up to Ann and apologized to her on the bus and talking about something like, you know, they was cool and she don't know, like, you know, she wanted Ann to be a part of what they doing on the back of the bus instead of always being up in front of the bus, including herself out of everything. And so Rolly probably talking about something like, you know, you should come in the back and turn up with us, talking about something instead of being up in front. Talk about you can't be by me if somebody's trying to mess with you. And like, you know, and she did. So it seemed like everybody cleared the air with, and like everybody was apologizing to each other. So basically, so ain't nothing, no beef with Ann. So that was the cool thing because I liked it. Because it seemed like even though I say I don't like Ann, because I didn't like Ann because it seemed like she wanted camera time. She wanted to start shit with people. And I didn't like her because of that. But it seemed like she grown up to realize that, okay, now the stuff not cute no more. So I need to like really stop trying to fight everybody up in the house. Because she realized that she don't got no friends up in the house. She don't really got nobody to talk to at all up in the house. So basically it seemed like she grown and just to herself and being normal. Instead of trying to be on camera and do a lot. So like she calmed down with that. Then the next thing is like, you know, the next morning at the club. Now they was like supposed to be leaving to go to Nashville, but the producer of the show was talking to Natalie and talking about the bus left, the bus driver feared for his life, he didn't want to drive them no more, talking about some they was too much for him, so he left. So basically like they still had to ride to the to Nashville. It's like basically they little vans, they trucks and stuff instead of the bus. Ain't no more. So basically, like, you know, Natalie got all the girls outside with their luggage and stuff. Ain't no more with their luggage and everything. And she told everybody about what happened, talking about the driver fear for his life because argument. Of course, pulling the bus over, like, you know, turning up on the bus, getting loud and stuff like that. And of course, like, if I was a bus driver, I would have got aggravated too. I'm sorry, but how you see how they is and imagine the noise. It's like, the driver, of course, got irritated over them. It's like too much. But anyways, like, Natalie said, in order to not let that happen again, I guess when they get another bus, like everybody need to take out like their issues now, so we can get to the next city, and so it won't be no drama. So basically, she asked around, basically asked Bree, do she got a problem or anything? Like, is she okay? Bree said, like, you know, she don't got no problem, she okay. Scotty, she said she just got here, so basically, you know, Persuasion, no, she don't got no problem. Then asked Rolly, is she cool? Rolly, I guess, then said she cool. Then she asked Slim, she just went off talking about something. Like, you hit me with a water bottle and stuff like that. Like, what the fuck was that? Like, you know, shit like that. And talked to Krishan, and like, basically, see, like, Krishan and Jayla, I guess, was looking at each other, and like, basically, Krishan not really, like, her face expression really, like, you know, what the fuck, like, really rest, like, just rest. Like the rest of his face. Like, basically, like, didn't give no fuck. Like, I know she ain't talking to me, so it's like, what's a normal face. And then that's what she said up in the confessional, talking about something. Like, looking around, talking about, I know she can't be talking to me, talking about something. She little as hell, all that stuff. Like, saying that shit, and like, she started, like, Jayla talk about something. I know, talk about, she talking to you, she ain't talking to me. Then Slim said, yeah, I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to her, and stuff like that. Then she started taking off her shoes, Slim, and throwing it at Krishan. None of them had landed on Krishan. Then basically, she went up and they fought. Krishan basically was pulling her hair. Slim was pulling Krishan hair, she was pulling Slim hair, but Krishan was like trying to beat her ass stuff. Yeah, Krishan was like really like beating her ass, like punching her and shit. And you okay? Krishan was beating her, punching her and all. Then it's like Rolly, she was right there like coaching, like, well, cheering, not coaching, cheering Slim on, because it wasn't no coaching. Slim, like, you know, talking about beat her, all that stuff. And basically, like, you know, Jayla talking about something, y'all know about double teaming her, because I guess Rolly talking about something like, you know, I didn't know Rolly was trying to jump in until, like, you know, until I saw it. And basically, it seemed like she was trying to jump in, or was trying to, like, you know, not jump in the fight really, but like wanted Krishan too. So Jayla talked about saying, y'all not about to double team, y'all not about to double team her and stuff like that, tag team her and stuff. And like, you know, Jayla talked about something, they not about to tag team her, and talk about something, deal with me, like basically talk about Rolly dealing with her, instead of going after Krishan after she fought Slim. So, Rolly talked about some, you don't want these problems, Jayla. Like, do you want the problems? And everything. Then, like, then it's like, the whole thing went left because, like, Rolly started calling her a handsome Squidward. And I could not unsee that shit at all. Like, every time she said that shit, my mind go back to SpongeBob when Squidward had the motherfucking what can I say? Because if I could put it up in a video, I would. He had the robe with the I think beard and stuff. I mean, with the mustache stuff. If I could put the clip up in like the video, I would. But yeah, he's talking about him. Nobody was back there. Nobody was about to jump her butt, cause about him. Like, you know, they start fighting. In the next episode, of course, they'll fight. I'm gonna separate him. But that shit was okay. Like, you know, that episode was okay. It was getting good, and of course, every time a good part comes, you have to wait till the next episode. So I'm gonna do a video on the next episode, and sorry about my kid being in the background, making noise, has to do all this stuff. But yeah, so like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.